I'd like to introduce Wilma from the Netherlands, who takes LDN for Hashimoto's thyroiditis and hypothyroidism. Thank you for joining me, Wilma.
Thank you, Linda.
So, could you tell us when you first started to experience there was something wrong?
I had problems all my life, but in 2011, my wife asked if I would check my thyroid, and in I think March of 2012, I got diagnosed with Hashimoto disease.
And how was that affecting you at the time?
It was a big impact, but also the puzzle pieces got together. So my complaints that I had over the years concerning my hormones, but also my mood swings, my weight that was not I gained weight out of nothing and stuff like that. It made sense.
Mhm.
And my levels were high. For Hashimoto, the ATPO levels were high. So they immediately wanted me on medications for my thyroid, and I started with that in end of March. Only my complaints didn't go. So the pains that I had and a lot of other stuff stayed.
Mhm.
And in the summer of I think 2013, I got sick, very sick. I was still not working, and my doctor was not helping me further. He said, your values are fine, and this is what it is. You have to live like how it is now. And I was like, this is not possible. I can't work. I was working for, I think, 30%. And in the summer of 2013, I got very sick, and I got oh my goodness, I don't know the word. The appendix.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my appendix broke.
Oh,
but
dear.
But it broke already before I got sick. So I walked a long time with no appendix anymore and with an abscess in my body, what I didn't know about.
Mm.
So that came extra over it. And after that, I thought that I would get rid of my pains from the Hashimoto pains that I had, and nothing went better. It didn't go as I thought that it would go with the medication that you take, because you have thyroid. Now you get for here in Holland a T-Rex. You know the T-Rex, the brand?
Yes.
And it didn't. I said to him, I want to try a combination therapy. So then you're getting T4 and T3 medication in you. It got a little bit better, but not enough. And I was pushing him to subscribe me, to give me the LDN, and he didn't want to. And then after my last push, I said, I am going to see my house doctor, and I'm going to ask her. And he said, well, she's not giving you the LDN because I am saying no, it's not something that I want to subscribe for you, because we don't know what will happen in the future with you if you're taking LDN. And I said, well, I will take that risk. Okay. And my house doctor finally said, okay, we're going to try, because I said to her, I want to try. I want to know, is this doing something for me or not?
Mm-hmm.
So in the end of, I am confused with my Hashimoto. In the year 2013, I got diagnosed, not 2012. I'm sorry.
Okay.
And so I started in last year, in February, I started on the LDN, 1.5 milligrams, together with my medication for my thyroid. And I think almost immediately, in a couple of weeks, I felt that something changed, that I felt better, that my mood swings gone less, my pains started to disappear, and stuff like that.
That's very, very quick, isn't it?
It was very quick, and it was also very confusing for me to have this kind of reaction.
Mm-hmm.
Because also I discussed a lot of stuff on the American Hashimoto side. I discussed also on the Dutch LDN side from Facebook. Hey, I was in contact with them. I was in contact with Manda Marike.
Yes.
And they all were like, yeah, it's quick. But I felt better. And for a period of, I think, almost 4 or 5 months, that it went very, very well. And then I felt that it went going back again. That my pains came back. The same kind of pains that I had in the beginning, in my mainly in my hands and in my feet, and a burning sensation in my underarms. And so I decided to go up with the LDN. And I did that. After that, I got sick. I went into the hospital, and then I noticed that I had to go up with the stuff. And since, I think, September, I am on 3 milligrams, and I'm still on 3 milligrams, and that's good. It's I am working full time. I study next to my full-time job right now, and it goes very well.
Well, it's amazing, isn't it? But before you started LDN, if you had to rate your quality of life on a score of 1 to 10, 10 being the best, what would it have been?
A 3.
3. And what would you say it is now?
8, 9.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
That is an amazing story.
Yeah.
You were telling me before we started that you also take supplements.
Yeah.
Would you like to tell us what supplements you take?
Different ones. I have cod liver oil I'm taking. I am taking magnesium. I am taking a little bit of calcium. I take astaxanthin, if I pronounce that well. Curcuma I'm taking. Sly Marine. It's a combination. There's curcuma in there. NAC, N-A-C. Tyrosine I take in the morning. Vitamin C, and vitamin D3. That are, I think that's all the supplements that I take.
Well, what an amazing, inspirational story for other people. What would you say to other people that would like to try LDN, but maybe are a bit worried about it, especially if their own doctor is telling them they won't prescribe it? What would you say?
Keep going and fight for yourself. With my last energy that I had, I got pissed, really pissed. I'm sorry to use this word, but it's what it was. I am working in a hospital. I was seen by a physician there that didn't want to give me the LDN. So I said to him, we are working for the same boss here, and you just say plain out to me, you're not giving it because it's not registered here in this form and shape. I said, I'm depending on you to write the prescription, and you don't. I said, refer me back to my house doctor, my primary caretaker, because I don't even want to give any money to you anymore. But for people that are having problems, I know people that are having MS, I know people that are have diagnosed with fibromyalgia. They said to me that I have it, but I don't know if it's fibromyalgia or it's Hashimoto. So for me, it's okay. But I would say to them, please try this before you try anything. But try LDN. If it doesn't work, okay, but you will feel it. And I am so grateful that there was somebody that said to me, go and read about LDN.
Well, I'm sure your story will help and inspire others. Thank you very much for sharing it with us.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm glad that that I said yes and that you called me. And if I can do something, then email me, call me, or whatever. My time, I don't have a lot of time right now, but if there's something that I can do, let me know.
Thank you.